If you were speaking to a man who is suffering from loneliness, self doubts, whatsoever he is going through, what would you expect to hear from him? And what would you want to hear from him? My name is Nawal, and this is City Noise. Today, I'm going to make a different kind of noise. I know you're used to seeing us yapping and whatnot, but you all know what June is about. It's about men's mental health. Many a times, we're talking about men should speak up, men should not be afraid of being vulnerable, and all that. But do we really say what is needed? When we talk about men's mental health, we often hear the same message. You shouldn't be afraid to be vulnerable, you should speak up, talk to your friends, talk to someone. That is very common. But that is not what is needed most of the time. I believe most men are not afraid to be vulnerable. They just don't know how to be. I feel like most men want to be vulnerable, but that's not the certain environment that they were raised in. You were raised in an environment where you're told men shouldn't cry. You're raised in an environment where when you talk to your friends, when you talk to your buddies, when you try to open up to them, they make you feel as if you're weak. When there's tears in your eyes, your friends, your family make you feel like you're weak, which shouldn't be the case. Men in this era, not only in this era, hata watu wa kitambo, only feel appreciated by what they bring onto the table. Ukileta pesa, it's when you're appreciated. When you bring something specific, when you provide a certain service, is when they feel appreciated, which should not be the case. I feel like as much as we root for women's safety environment, men should also have that privilege. Why? Because he is a human being as much as I am, and he deserves to receive his flowers. It's not that men don't want to receive flowers, it's that the society has generated it into a norm that men should not receive flowers. When you gift your wife, your girlfriend, your mom flowers for Valentine's, and you assume a man is not supposed to receive flowers, it's not that he's not supposed to receive them, it's that we have generated it to seem like it is normal for them not to want flowers. You wouldn't know what he wants because you're not willing to ask what he wants. And sometimes when you're willing to ask what he wants, he wouldn't say outright openly what he wants. Why? Because the society has told him to ask for what a man should ask for. And what does the society say a man should ask for? When you're sitting with your father, when you're sitting with your brother, your husband, or your boyfriend, do you really check on him? Do you really know what's going on in his head? Or are you just seeing the surface level of whatever is happening? I feel like men's mental health should be a topic every now and then, not just during this month. Every now and then we should be broaching that topic. Because analysis has been done, and suicides of men compared to women is higher due to depression, self-worth doubting, self-esteem. Unatoka nje. When you ask a man, how are you? He will answer, I am good. But behind that smile, behind the composure, is self-doubt. He feels like he's not doing enough. He feels like he is not bringing enough. He feels like he himself is not enough, which shouldn't be the case. So when you're saying men should speak up, are you really ready to listen to what they have to say? I talked to my friend some time back, and I asked him a question. Will you embrace your dad? Will you hug your dad? You know, like when me and my mom meet, I'm like, hi, mommy, hi. I hug her, a peck, you know. And I will do the same with my dad, of course. So I asked him, Will you do that? Akaniambia z si ni wanaume, si atufanyagi hivyo. And I asked him, will you hug your brother? Will you tell your brother you love him? And he was like, no. I asked him, why not? And he told me men don't do that. Simply to say, society has put it that men cannot express what they feel outwardly. Who said that men expressing their love for each other? And I'm not talking about queer love. I'm talking about a man or a son and a dad having a conversation, and at the end of the conversation is just like, Dad, I love you. My son, I love you. I appreciate what you're doing. I recognize what you're doing. But it has become so hard to do that. You carry the wounds of your dad, the affection that you did not receive from your parents, from the society. They end up shaping you or shaping a certain behavior that you yourself don't recognize. Mwanaume akisema eziambia brother yake anampenda, how is it different from when I am telling my sister I love her than when a boy is telling his brother he loves him? It shouldn't be such a big difference. I feel like we need to debunk on men's mental health on a deeper level, on levels that are not being talked about. As much as we talk about females, which I really appreciate as a female, I also feel like we should talk about men's mental health on repeat. And that being said, on the next session, I'm gonna have a male guest where I'm gonna be asking him questions one-on-one, because I might talk about it, but there's some things that I will not understand and I will not be able to put it across. When I have that male guest, we'll have a one-on-one conversation and present everything or tackle some things that men should be talking about or that they feel we should be talking about. So thank you, and this was Nawal.